Morning guys, how you doing? So a quick one today. Well, they're all kind of quick really. I don't mess about, try and keep things as simple as possible. Essentially, how do you grow up? Well, it's easy. What you need to do is you need to leave your mummy and daddy and you need to go out into the big wide world and you need to go about learning everything yourself about yourself primarily and put health first. So the key to that is not to replace or emulate mummy and daddy in anything else you do, in any of your behaviours or in any of your undertakings in your relations, etc., whether it be heterosexual, homosexual, or dare I say even paedophilia and things like that. So in one way they're all nurture bonds and dysfunctions of nurture bonds, and they're emulatory to the mother and the father and the truth and the infancy and the childlike manner. So I believe it says in the Bible that one should take a wife. I wouldn't suggest that that would be the correct terminology. I would suggest that one should give themselves to a wife, but in turn the taking may be seen as such. But that should again only happen if it's the right one. So really education is key in order to educate people to have good relations on a platonic level, as well as a limerence level, as well as a spiritual level. So that comes through again the learning of the self, which should take place at puberty and before puberty really, so that you're educated to understand what's coming and what's not coming, and how to treat people and liaise with people and socialize with people in a non-contrived manner, which is an execution of truth and joy, as opposed to an idea of profit or an ideal of profit, so you're looking for something in return. It's not the case. So most children, they implement this anyway as they grow, or they certainly learn how to before they're then retrained in a slightly different narcissistic way to they were as a toddler. For example, a toddler is, more primarily narcissistic, i.e., give me what I want now, the right colouring pen, or I will wallop you on the head with it, or whatever I have to hand. So that's a slightly more kind of pathological, sort of psychopathic even. It's not even that. It's more. It's slightly. It's just real. It's honest, actually. But it's basic, because they're designed to hunter gather, whereas we are. Obviously, we learn that we don't need to do that. Therefore, that's inadvertently, subconsciously trained out of us, as well as consciously too. But then manifests in other ways, which are sort of pathologically narcissistic, in a sense of a contrived pathology as opposed to a natural one. Anyway, so sort of digress, but basically you need to move away in entirety from mummy and daddy, and you need to take all the associated pains of that and understanding of that, which it will come for you anyway one day as your mother or father passes, and it will leave you in a gibbering wreck, as you're basically nothing more than an infant as an adult, and you haven't actually broken those nurture bonds, and probably a lot of those nurture bonds are ancestrally or otherwise defunct, essentially. They have their issues, and they have really deep-seated and historical issues built on lies of the generations of the rulers that have preceded us. It's all the great spurious lie. History was written by the winning liar, basically. Anyway, peace and love this wonderful day. Break those bonds from mummy and daddy. Get out there in the beautiful world and be yourself, and find that all nurture and everything within you is there for eternity for you to enjoy and implore and love and share and be your absolute true self, and not a fake, conceited, emulatory individual, which is nothing more than a sycophantic mess. Take care. Peace.